I've had a move named after me. It's called the Czechoslovak. It's named after an airplane maneuver called the Lumshavak. And the Lumshavak, it's a term that when an airplane goes up and it tumbles and goes crazy and flips around and goes all over the place and you think it's totally out of control, which it is, they named that the Lumshavak in airplanes. So I came up with a maneuver in this thing that was similar to it in a helicopter. And since no one had done it, there wasn't a name for it. It needed to be named, so I called it the Czechoslovak. And basically what it is I do about 120 knots straight and level, and then I'll pull it up and I'll go straight up. And as I'm going straight up, then I roll it going straight up. And then after I finish the roll going up, I'm losing inertia and airspeed, and I get to zero airspeed and I'm still rolling. And then I fall upside down and I'm still rolling it, and I come out of that thing looking like a tumble. It is a tumble, and I come out of it and I get some more airspeed falling down and still steering around and pull it out. So it's kind of a totally crazy flipping it over and twisting and spinning maneuver that I call the Czechoslovak. Before every flight, I go out and I sit in the helicopter and I get away from the crowds and I just sit there and think about the maneuvers I'm getting ready to do, and I get mentally focused on the instrument panel, the maneuver I'm getting ready to do, and I think in my head the maneuver, I'm going to come in from the side and down the runway at 500 feet, and I'm going to do a roll, and I pull out of the roll, and I go up, and I'm going to do my Czechoslovak, and I'm going to come out of that with a lot of airspeed, and I'll do another roll, and I'll come out of that, and I'll do a pitch over, and I'm thinking the whole thing through the whole process. And I block out the crowds. I don't think about it's real important not to even think or look at the crowds in my maneuvers. You have to stay mentally focused and totally dialed in on the instrument panel, the horizon, and the ground. I never look at the crowds during my show. I don't go out there and try and please the crowds at all. I go out there and I fly a particular pattern that I've already decided to do. And I go out there and I just stay focused on doing the job and flying the aircraft. When I'm all finished and I bring it to a hover and I do my bow, that's the first time I look at the crowds. I have to separate, myself from the crowd so I can stay completely dialed in on the aircraft. So it's a very focused air show.
Cirrus Design's Vision SJ50 single-engine personal jet offers exceptional fuel efficiency, flexible seating for up to 7, advanced avionics, and all the Cirrus safety features you expect, including the Cirrus airframe parachute system. With its detailed design, the Cirrus Vision is technologically advanced, yet engineered to be simple to fly, to allow owner pilots more lifestyle pursuits than any other personal aircraft. Learn more about the Vision SJ50 at cirrusdesign.com.
It's very exhilarating. It's fun, and I'm having a ball doing it every time I'm up there looping it and rolling it, and it's a joy in my heart to fly and know that I can do all these maneuvers and not be out of control. I'm flying through all this stuff, and it's never in a point where I'm out of control, even though it might look like it. I'm flying it through it all the time, and the feeling is just incredible. It's probably why I keep doing it. But the whole idea, the feeling that I really enjoy the most is that I really want young kids to see what I'm doing, take that experience, get their own dreams, see what I'm doing, and then start dreaming themselves and say, wow, what can I do to do something as wild as that is in aviation? I'm thinking about doing more modifications to this aircraft. I'm hoping to someday get it to where it'll hover upside down. It's going to take a lot of work to do it. I know how to do it, but and it's going to take a lot of nerve to actually do it. So I know exactly what needs to be done to do it. It's just a matter of me saying, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm not quite there mentally yet, but I'm getting there.
Okay, we are cleared for our approach. Have our Garmin GPS set up to fly the LPV. And look, here comes the glide path. You're probably wondering how we can intercept a glide path when there's no ILS on the field. Well, hey, that's the beauty of WAAS GPS. No ILS, no localizer, no problem. WAAS gives us full vertical guidance even without ground-based navigation. Okay, next you're probably wondering why there's spit all over your side of the windshield.
I talk to younger pilots in the military and in the civilian world where I go out and give a little let them know what I'm doing and tell them how I'm doing this stuff, and making sure they know not to do this themselves because this is a specially designed helicopter for this, and it's a one-of-a-kind, and I don't want them going out and killing themselves doing it. So that's my main thrust when I talk to someone. I tell them all about this stuff, but I want to make sure that other helicopter pilots, other people pick up on, don't go and do this without doing all the prep work that I've done, because I don't want anyone getting killed over it. I mean, it is dangerous, but it is a lot of fun. You know, I've been asked to start an aerobatic flight school, and I'm kicking that around. I may do that. I've been asked that a lot, as a matter of fact. So what I want to make sure that happens if I do it is that people understand that I don't want anyone to get hurt doing what I'm doing. And I've got, like I told you before, I've got 18,000 hours, so I've got a lot of years and a lot of experience and a lot of close calls, and I've scared myself to death a bunch, and I probably should have died 15 times ago. As long as I can teach someone how to do this stuff and feel comfortable and that they're going to be safe doing it if they try it themselves, then I'll probably put on that school.